Welcome back to the Trading Playbook. This week, we're diving headfirst into the hottest game in town, emerging markets. Forget about those tired old developed economies. Emerging markets are where the real growth is, people. Whether you're a seasoned market pro or just dipping your toes in, we've got the inside scoop, the actionable insights, the strategies to help you navigate these dynamic economies. So buckle up, because we're about to make you some money. Let's get started. Listen up, folks, because this is huge. China, the sleeping giant, is wide awake and taking names. We're talking a full-blown economic resurgence, and let me tell you, this ain't no dead cat bounce. Vice Premier Ding Xuexiang himself just announced massive policy support, aiming for a 5% growth target this year. They're going all in on AI, on cutting-edge tech, and the markets are roaring their approval. Look at the Hang Seng Index, up a whopping 17% year-to-date. Why? Because corporate profits are through the roof. Tech giants like Tencent and Alibaba are posting earnings that would make your head spin. This is what happens when investor confidence comes roaring back, people. Now here's your actionable insight, because that's why you tune in, right? Get yourself some ETFs focused on Chinese tech, or diversified funds with a big chunk of exposure to China's market. Trust me, you want a piece of this action. But hold your horses. Remember those trade tensions we talked about? Yeah, those are still lurking around. So yeah, there's volatility, but that's where the real money is made, right? Just stay informed, stay vigilant, and you'll be raking it in. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the world as we know it is changing. Globalization, that big fancy word everyone throws around, yeah, it's going through a metamorphosis, and you better be ready for it. Mark Tucker, the big cheese over at HSBC, knows what's up. He's saying traditional globalization is out and regional economic ties are in. That's right, folks, the future is all about regional powerhouses. And you know what that means? A goldmine of opportunities in emerging markets. Think about it. As these regional players get stronger, intra-regional trade explodes. We're talking massive demand, booming economies, and profits that'll make your head spin. So what's your actionable insight? Easy. Regional ETFs, baby. Look for funds laser-focused on those emerging market alliances, like the BRICS nations. They're the future, and you don't want to be caught flat-footed. Chapter 3. Private credit. High risk, high reward, and high time you paid attention. All right, folks, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, private credit. Now, this ain't your grandma's bond market. This is high stakes, high reward territory, but let me tell you, the potential returns are enough to make your head spin. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the private credit sector is feeling the heat right now. Increased regulations, governance concerns, it's enough to make even the most seasoned investors sweat. But you know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. And this, my friends, is where the savvy investors come in. See, all this turmoil? It creates a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to find those hidden gems. Those undervalued assets with rock-solid fundamentals just waiting to be scooped up. This is where you separate the sheep from the wolves, the rookies from the real players. So, here's your actionable insight, because I know you're hungry for it. When you're diving into private credit, due diligence is your best friend. We're talking forensic accounting, background checks, the whole 9 yards. Look for funds with squeaky clean governance and a track record that can weather any storm. Chapter 4. Market volatility got you down? Diversify your way to big gains. Let's face it, folks, market volatility is like that annoying relative that just won't leave you alone. It's unpredictable, it's stressful, and it can really put a damper on your portfolio's performance. But you know what? We're not going to let it get us down. We're going to use it to our advantage. See, volatility isn't just about risk. It's about opportunity. While everyone else is running for the hills, we're going to be there, cool as cucumbers, scooping up those bargain basement deals. How? Diversification, baby. It's the oldest trick in the book, but it works like a charm. Here's the deal. Emerging markets are all unique. They each have their own strengths and weaknesses. So by spreading your bets, by diversifying across different economies, you're essentially hedging your risk. It's like having a safety net made of pure profit. Actionable insight time. Take a good hard look at your portfolio. Are you too exposed to one market? Probably. So here's what you do. Rebalance that bad boy. Add a mix of equities and bonds from different emerging markets. Trust me, your portfolio will thank you for it. Outro. Emerging markets, your path to prosperity. Emerging markets, folks, they're the wild west of the financial world. They're dynamic, they're ever-changing, And they're chock full of both risk and opportunity. But here's the thing, with the right knowledge, with the right strategy, you can navigate these markets like a pro and come out on top, raking in the profits hand over fist. Remember, information is power. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay diversified. That's how you mitigate risk and capitalize on the incredible potential of emerging markets. If this update got you fired up and ready to invest, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And while you're at it, let me know in the comments where you see the hottest opportunities in emerging markets this week. Let's get this conversation started.